I'm Keith Gillespie, you're watching Mariners TV.
Okay, so Lee, what were your thoughts on that game today?
Yeah, obviously disappointing, to lose any game is disappointing, but we've come down here tonight, and I think we've maybe just suffered from a little bit of a hangover from the extended break that we've had due to the weather, and I think that just showed in our we said after the game that you can get away with certain things against not so great sides, but fair play to Bamber, they're a good side at this level, and that's when the fine margins really come into play. And I just thought, those fine margins we just didn't quite get right at times. Just maybe taking the extra touch, weren't moving the ball as quickly as we can do, which then against a side that is pretty well organised defensively, then you lose all your spaces and your opportunities. Having said that, I thought the game could have went either way. We've obviously scored first, and up until the penalty, I thought we looked reasonably comfortable.
Obviously, when we got that first goal as well, is that a disappointing aspect of it as well, that you couldn't build on that and maybe take it on from there?
Well, it's hard to build on it when penalty decisions get given against you like we did tonight, which I've done lots and lots of interviews with you, Dan, over the last 18 months or so, and very, very rarely, if I've ever had to, I chose to speak about officials at the game. It's just really frustrating that you spend all season seeing linesmen that literally are scared to give a throw-in decision, and yet they want to make it such a massive call from off the side of the pitch with a poor view to give the penalty. I mean, we were stood right behind the challenge, and it was literally, it was a good foot of clean air between the challenge and the kid that's gone over who's blatantly dived. So that's a really disappointing aspect of tonight's game, and that's obviously changed the momentum of the game.
Towards the end of the game as well, it could have went either way, couldn't it? And they got the goal in the end from a set piece. Was it a disappointing one to concede?
Yeah, it was. I mean, obviously it was a scrappy goal, and it's tough. Sometimes the ball just drops down in around the box and anything can happen, and fortunately for them and unfortunately for us tonight, that they've then got somebody landing on the ball and they've put it in from close range. But look, we've got to now just dust ourselves down. We've got a run of a few home games now, and we've got to really gather some momentum over the next 3-4 games, which we're confident we can do. I think there's been some pleasing aspects out of the games, on Saturday and tonight, and we've got to build on those, and we've got to learn from the mistakes that we've made tonight. And if we, obviously you can't control what goes on elsewhere, but I'm confident we've got 12 games left. If we can win 10 of those games, then unless something extraordinary happens, I think we'll win the league. So it's in our own hands. Still, we are the team. We are in the position that everybody else would like to be in, and we've got to bounce back from obviously the disappointment tonight.
Matty Patterson came off injured in the second half as well. What's the sort of initial?
Yeah, it might not be a great one. He's twisted. I think he's twisted his knee. So obviously we're going to have to see how that one settles down over the next 48 hours, and hopefully Andy can work some magic. And
just finally, to round bottom on Saturday, a team towards the bottom of the league, but they provided a tough test at their place early in the season.
Yeah, they did. Obviously, the conditions will be somewhat different at our place. We're looking forward to. Seems like an absolute age since we played at home. We're looking forward, to getting in front of the Mariners Park faithful and hopefully giving them something to shout about. And just for us to get back on track, hopefully we've just got to, like I say, get those fine margins right again. Get on the right side of those fine margins, and really start to try and build some momentum.